Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your end of December 2018 general tarot reading. It's Raina. So the heart of the matter is the Seven of Wands, and this is a card of taking a stand. And this can be in any area where you feel like you have the guts to defend yourself, maybe to defend somebody else. This can also be a card of career change. This can be a card of teaching. And so there may be some kind of opportunity for you in these areas. But you may be called to hold your own in some way. And you may feel like very powerful, that you have what it takes. The wands relate to fire energy. So of course, Sagittarius is a fire sign, but so is Aries and Leo. So there may be somebody of those signs that is figuring into your life at this point. In the past position, we have the World card, so we have a chapter ending. And again, you know, taking that theme of teaching, this could be graduation. And I'm not saying that this is something that just happened, you know, a few weeks ago. This may be in recent months that you received a teaching degree and now you're actually doing it. But this can be just in a certain phase of your life being over. And I do think that with Sagittarians, this is true because we recently had Jupiter enter our sign. And so when Jupiter was in Scorpio, it was in the 12th house. And now we begin a whole new Jupiter transit, starting with that first house of the self in Sagittarius. And that might be what has happened, is that when Jupiter was in the 12th house, some things may have been magnified that were karmic in nature. And now you may be feeling very empowered for some reason, and you may be feeling like you have to fight a certain battle, Sag. And sometimes I would say even that the Seven of Wands is defending another person's honor. Perhaps somebody else has been maligned and you're tired of it, and you don't want to be a party to anyone else being smeared or being treated unfairly. So let's say you have a sibling, like a sister, who is being treated unfairly by her partner, and you're like stepping in and saying, knock it off, or, you know, defending her in some way. So the energy surrounding you right now is the Six of Wands, and this is a card of victory. And this is a card also of receiving accolades career-wise. So it's very good for Sagittarius with these wands, because there's a lot of passion and personal power that is happening, and a career mojo. So this is very good for that. This is also, I believe, associated with, in particular, Leo, if that is somebody who is figuring into your life quite a bit. But it's almost like taking your victory lap, you could say, in some way, Sag. And if you can't think of anything that kind of resonates with that at the moment, remember that this reading is covering the end of the month. So it's possible that you will have some kind of victory before the month is over, or that you are in a position of having other people recognize you for your talents. So if you want to look at that as a victory, maybe that's more like accolades, or, you know, getting those positive strokes that are connected to your career endeavors. And that can feel really good, and that also can boost your confidence. And you know, I also think with the Seven of Wands, if you've if you feel like you are embattled at work, and that perhaps you've gone through a lot and you feel like you have to fight for what for that recognition, it may be that with the World card, maybe something has been ending. Maybe like even a what would you call it? Like an adversary at work has left, and now it's like you're in this zone where you don't have to fight anymore. So that would be really nice, because I know that it must be unpleasant for those people who feel like they always have to prove themselves, because that's kind of what I see sometimes with the Seven of Wands, that the person always feels like they are not appreciated for what it is that they're doing, and they feel like they're always under the microscope and things like that. But I do feel with that Six of Wands that is changing. And there may have been some kind of a turning point with the World card, where either something changed in the workplace, that maybe management changed hands, or maybe you were you did something that put you in a whole new light, and now you're appreciated more. Who knows? But it's a good place to be now. Maybe you've had more challenges in the past, and now there's a certain sense of accomplishment. What crosses you is the Ace of Cups. This is a card of new beginnings with love. So if there is somebody that you have wanted to start a relationship with, the timing may not be right. Perhaps you are very busy career-wise and you just don't have the time to devote to a relationship, and you know that this person is really into you. This could be somebody of any sign, but if we look at it from the Cups angle, this would be particularly somebody with a sun or a strong emphasis in Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. For Sagittarius, Pisces is a sign that there is an affinity, probably more than the other water signs. This can be even in the work arena, where there is some kind of potential for a job that connects with the healing arts. And the reason, again, is that timing may be off, and you may be really wanting to continue with whatever it is that you're doing because you finally are succeeding, and you don't want to throw that all away for something that has not, it might have like potential, but it still isn't something that you feel confident is a done deal. Maybe it's something that is still struggling to get off the ground. So the bottom line is that if there is somebody that you are interested in, but it seems that the two of you can't get together, it may just require more time for you to calm down career-wise, or for the other person to be ready to be in a relationship. What is coming in is represented by the Fool card, and this is a card of embarking on new beginnings. And again, here I got the final card of the Major Arcana, and then I got the very first card. And as we go into the new year, this is a sign that we are really entering new territory. And there is going to be a solar eclipse just several days after the new year. And so that will jumpstart the new year in a big way. So the thing about the Fool card being the 0 in the numbering system is that the potential is totally open for anything. And so make sure that you devote some time until the end of this year of 2018, Sag, to try to set some New Year's intentions and see if there are things in particular that you want to manifest. Because you may be feeling that you still have a lot to manifest from the year before that. I'm even thinking with the Six of Wands that this may be kind of like having this success in the 11th hour, at the very end of 2018, and that maybe all year you were kind of like that Seven of Wands, kind of fighting for every scrap. And now you finally are coming into your own. The outcome is the Queen of Cups. This goes along with that Ace of Cups. For some Sagittarians, you may be exploring your psychic side, your intuitive side. Maybe that means taking workshops. Maybe that means that this is going to be a business of yours that's a healing arts business. Again, you may be taking it very slowly. You may be honing your psychic skills. You may be honoring that part of yourself more. Maybe you've been too left-brained and you want to get more intuitive, and you want to also develop a spiritual practice. So all of these things may be more a part of your life in 2019. But in any case, this is a very feminine energy, and it's, very internalized rather than out in the world like that Wands energy is. So I would say also meditate, connect with your higher self so that you can decide what direction, where you're going to travel in 2019. It's funny, right when I said 2019, it said the time was like 12:19. So I take that as confirmation. Okay. Well, Sagittarius, I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that you have a blessed New Year. If you'd like a private reading, the link is below. Take care. Bye.